Good morning, students. Welcome back to So We Learn. Today, we are going to start with another new topic that is known as the economic and ecological importance of pteridophytes. So, before I go into the economic importance, let's summarize what pteridophytes are. As we know, they are the ferns and fern allies, earliest of all the land plants, originated during the Silurian period, during become dominant vegetations of the Earth's surface during the Carboniferous period, and the first ever group of the plants to show the presence of well-developed vascular system. They are the link between the cryptogams and the phanerogams. They are diverse in their habitat. The aquatic pteridophytes are Azolla, Marsilia species, and Salvinia species. The terrestrial ones are Angiopteris, Pteris, Polytrichum, and Antium species, Lycopodium species. The epiphytic is the Viteria, the Drinaria, and Microsolarum. The grow on the rock species are Adiantum, Xylotum, and Chelanthus, and extremely dry condition growing are the Actinopteris, Utsia, and Onychim, and mangrove forest are Acrostichum speciosum. So these are the different vegetations of the pteridophytes. There's Azolla, which is growing in the water, Oleandra, the species growing rock on the rocks, the terrace, you can say actinophytes, and as well as the Xylotum. If you see, the pteridophytes have enormous aesthetic values and multifarious scope for exploring the bioactive molecules against various pathogenic casual organisms of bacteria, fungi, and bacterial origins. They are known and validated as potential genetic resources against many diseases and sources of miscellaneous articles. The first attempt to enlist the species composition and their economic importance was made in 2300 years back. Theophrastus and Dioscorides mentioned and referred the medicinal attributes of certain ferns. In the context to India, it was Sushruta and Charaka who described the narrated medicinal uses of Marsilia minuta and Adiantum capi- capillus veneris in the Samhitas. The medicinal importance pteridophytes are Marsilia minuta, Adiantum capillus, veneris, then Selaginella, Bryopteris, and Lycopodium clavatum. So they are the potential formulations of more deadly disorders. These plants are distinct in have glycosides, flavonoids, terpenoids, alkaloids, and many primary as well as secondary metabolites which are used for preparation of expectorants. expectorants. Formulation of these plants are also advised and supplemented of aphrodise, appetizer, and stimulants. These are well-known pteridophytes for the homeopathic system and medicine. Certain species are used for ailments of diuretic, ulcer, as well as stomachic. Selaginella is prescribed for the cure of neurological disorder and the stroke effects, and Lycopodium clavatum is the recommended to the patients of splinted bones. Helminthostaches geylanica, commonly known as Kamaraj, is well-known herbal Ayurvedic formulation to enhance the sexual efficiency and also the source of stimulants and aphrodisiacs. Teres vitata, the teres is commonly called bracken fern, has also shown antimicrobial activities against number of gastrointestinal bacterial strains. Marsilia minuta is the marceline is isolated from Marsilia minuta, has immense utility and is used in psychopathy, diarrhea, calf skin diseases, and dysentery fever and insomnia. The Lycopodium clavatum The species of Lycodium have been widely used in pharmacy and protective dusting powder for tender skin and also as water repellents. The foliage are used as tincture powder, ointment, and cream, and as a stomachic and diuretic. The foliage decoction is used in homeopathic to treat diarrhea, bladder irritability, eczema, rheumatism, constipation, and inflammation of the liver. The Equisetum species is rich in salicylic acids and silicates, potassium, aluminium, and manganese, along with 15 types of flavonoid compounds. The flavonoids and saponins are assumed to cause the diuretic effect. The silicon is believed to exert connective tissue strengthening and anti arthritic action. Asplenium species oil extracted from the rhizome of Asplenium is used as a vermifuge, especially against tapeworms. The decoction is part of the cuff and a good hair wash. The other plant pteridophyte that is used as medicine is known as Polypodium species, used in mild laxative, while the tonic is used for dyspepsia, loss of appetite, and hepatic problems. The Osmunda regalis, the root of decoction of Osmunda regalis is used for treatment of jaundice. The ointment form a report is used in the application of wounds. The other importance of the pteridophytes is in agriculture, where in agriculture the Salvinia and Azolla are used in the paddy fields for enhancing the agriculture productivity. For in few countries, the mulching of the soil with these pteridophytes, along with few more, are in common practices. Thus, pteridophytes have a efficient trait of nitrogen fixation, which directly or indirectly can be utilized as a resource biofertilizers. So you can see the Osmunda species which are used to make beds for the growing orchids. The other importance, economic importance of the pteridophyte is in the horticulture, where in horticulture the cultivar and the variant of Xylotim have been brought in cultivation in nurseries and greenhouses in the nickname of whisk fern, while species of Selaginella are used for ground covers in undisturbed area because of their decent foliage and color. Selaginella Vildenovi and Salagina uncinata are grown in the gardens for their decent blue color. The Selaginella lepidophylla is sold in direct under the name of dissection plants which rejuvenate on contact with water. So these are the different horticulture crops. The Angiopteris, Asplenium, Marsilia, Microsorium, Nephros, and Phymatodes have been aesthetic value for their beautiful habit, graceful shape, and beautiful s- floral arrangement. You can see these are the different sorais arranged on the ventral surface of the Neuropteris. So, so these are the plants which are used for mostly the aesthetic value for beautification. There are certain pteridophytes which have also the food importance, and those which having the food importance, they are known. So young leaf tips of the ferns, the succinate twigs, or the crozers are used as vegetables. The young fronds of Ampelopteris prolifera are sold in the market as dekhi shag in India and Bangladesh. Then the Maticucia struthiopteris can be frozen or served as spring vegetables in USA and Canada, while the leaves of Marsilia are called as zucchini is used as vegetable. The fir and the rhizome of many forms of terries are rich in starch is used as food. The foliar buds of croziers, stripes, and rhizomes of many fern species are used as dietary supplements by the tribal communities. Those are Diplasium esculentum, Angiopteris evocta, Nephropteris cordifolia, Potricium languicanisima, etc. Some pteridophytes are being given to the animals as the animal foods. The comb of isostis is used as food by pigs, ducks, and other animals. The quadruped lamina of Marcella resembles the clover, has been used as fodder for animals as a substitute for clover. The dried pteridophytic plants are sprayed in the cattle sheds as supplementary fodder. These sprayed plants also protect the animals from extreme cold, acting as well absorbent of urinal excretes, playing in the polytel role in the animal husbandry practices. Regarding the ecological importance of pteridophytes, they are known bioaccumulators of many metals and metalloids like Teres, Vetata, Marsilia minuta, Equisetum, while Salvinaria molesta and Azolla pinnata have been experimentally determined as a hyperaccumulators of carcinogenic heavy metals such as arsenic, cadmium, mercury, copper, and chromium relatively. The equistems accumulate minerals, especially gold, in their stems, so they are referred to as the gold indicators, which helps in searching the region for gold and other deposits. Asplenium adulterinum is an indicator of nickel, and Actinopteris australis a cobalt indicator plant. Pteridophytes members are considered to be obnoxious weeds like Pteridium equilinium is a carcinogenic plant which can rapidly invade the open forest lands. The free floating water ferns Salvinia quickly propagate vegetatively and thus occupy the entire water surface of lakes, ponds, and irrigation reservoirs, preserving free flow of water. Dicranopteris dichostoma, the fern found in the subtropical eucalyptus plantations, have been shown to regulate the soil organic carbon decomposition and accumulation. The removal of this understory fern led to the significant decrease in the fine root biomass and a reduction in the soil organic carbon stock, suggesting it plays a important role in maintaining and potentially increasing the soil carbon storage. Other importance of the pteridophytes are used in polishing wood in ancient times and to clean utensils. Water boiled with Lycopodium clavatum is used for dyeing the woolen clothes, which becomes blue when dipped in bath of Brazil wood. The powder of Lycopodium is highly inflammable and used in pyrometry and for the artificial lightning. Thus, Lycopodium powder finds its wide use in the demonstration of artificial lighting on the stage because of a disperse easily in the air. Only a small quantity is needed to produce an explosion. Thank you.